Guys, what is up? I am chilling. So what is good? Welcome to this channel. Welcome to this episode where we're going to talk about Ethereum. What everybody else calls Ethereum. I don't call Ethereum ETH. I call it ETC, the original Ethereum, the original blockchain, the one that's been around since day one. That has been not changed. That is still proof of stake. That is still deflationary. Guys, look around and smell the dog shit. Ethereum has printed over 30,000 new ETH tokens in the last month alone. It's equivalent to about 47 million. I'm going to drop the link to the article into the bottom of the description bar, so I do recommend you check it out. Now, this whole thing with L2, this layer 2 thing that everybody's got a fucking hard on about, it is making the transactions, it's making people use these L2s from fiat positions rather than going to Ethereum. And the way Ethereum works, guys, is if their network traffic is high, then it benefits Ethereum, because Ethereum has been burning tokens, guys, based on the way EIP 1.1. I'll drop it in the chat, guys, so let me know. But basically what happens is when the network, a lot of people are using the Ethereum network, a lot more there's a lot less coins coming into circulation, and there's more coins being burned, and basically the price goes up. Now what has been happening now is nobody's fucking using Ethereum. There's basically not that much traffic, so there's now more coins being put into circulation, meaning the price is going to go down, right? Obviously. But also what we're seeing, guys, since Ethereum has moved to proof of stake, that is basically a centralized system, guys. People are going to be able to vote. People are going to be able to run a full I think they're calling it a full node, even though it's a lot more than a full node, because you're actually voting, you're actually changing what happens in the project, you're actually changing how many tokens come into circulation, that kind of thing. So I mean, basically Ethereum is proof of stake now, guys. So it's kind of lumped in to a category that I'm not too particularly fond of. I don't really like proof of stake coins, to be honest. I don't like the idea of people making the decisions for the actual cryptocurrency. Technically, people buying mineable cryptos makes kind of the same reference, but it's totally different on how the money is entered into the system, guys. When you have a proof of stake coin, you're literally buying the hope and promise of what a group of individuals will vote to do with your money, or vote to increase the supply of the current holdings you have, and or basically vote to either print more money or burn tokens. And really it seems like people, more times than not, these coins, these proof of stake coins, kind of become these inflationary devices where they just kind of run rampant, like the dollar printing we've seen since has been kind of the entire argument about cryptocurrency since the beginning. Like, why the fuck are we making these proof of stake coins basically just print money out of nowhere, essentially, is what's going on. And this is very similar to dollars. So I mean, I don't really see why people like this flashy get rich quick, this I'm gonna be a millionaire with $1,000 investment. This ain't gonna happen, guys. If you guys are sitting there investing, a couple $1,000s and expecting to be a millionaire, you're not gonna fucking do that, guys. You're gonna miss every opportunity, because those opportunities that are happening with those people are people on the opposite side selling to you, and you buying their sell order. So really, that's where the price pump comes in, is when the sell order gets filled by the buyer. So guys, I mean, this is kind of the way a trade works. This is the kind of way these proof of stake coins work. You're actually hoping and promising that these people that have large bags, and if you are a large bag holder, you have control over the Ethereum network. So good for you. I hope you guys make the right choice for everybody else, but likely it's not going to happen. That's why we see all these proof of stake coins just end up backfiring on each other. And this could cause a real big domino effect, guys, because a lot of these ERC20 tokens, layer 1 or layer 2, doesn't really matter. ERC20 token, EI, whatever. I mean, all these smart contracts could backfire, or they might be working in the background in a very complicated fashion that we're just not able to understand, somehow securing the network, somehow securing this whole proof of stake mechanism. But really, you're putting that trust in the hands of another individual based on think you got to have 100 and what was it, 132 Ethereum, I think, to run a full node, basically, to have the voting capabilities and all that stuff. So I mean, it's basically like saying, you know, the people in the back room are going to make money, you make the decision for everybody else, guys. So I don't really understand the dynamic on what the point of the fucking Ethereum proof of stake move was, guys. And please don't tell me because of greenhouse gases and the fact that it's inefficient with electricity. Give me a fucking break, guys. That is just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I don't care if Bitcoin's usually using 100% of the Earth's energy. It's just not an excuse for us to, that's like saying, oh, I'm gonna go do this and it's terrible for the environment, but I need to do it. But for crypto, we don't need to do it. It's a waste of energy. It's just the dumbest argument, guys. I mean, wake up and smell the dog shit. Wake up and smell the fact that bureaucrats and governments are basically just controlling this. You guys realize that there was a huge push for solar back in 1997? The whole reason it didn't happen in Nevada and the way it got shut down was because the governments aren't going to allow power companies not to fucking have their buddy-buddy system and lose money. That's the whole reason it didn't take off. Electric cars have been around since the late 1800s, guys. Look at the Prius Honda that was released in 1997. Come the fuck on, guys. We move slow because the government doesn't want these archaic systems to not exist, because these archaic systems benefit the very bureaucrats and politicians that are keeping them around. So this is kind of the thing with Ethereum, guys, and I wouldn't be surprised with all this USD coin buying with Ethereum and all these, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these big bag holders in Ethereum have just kind of left the Ethereum scene, and it might just be a bunch of dumb, stupid money left into Ethereum, and even dumber money left in some of these ERC20 tokens, and the whole fucking thing could collapse and funnel back into some of these mineable cryptos, or funnel back into some of these other coins that are kind of unaffected by this inflationary type stuff that we're seeing going on in Ethereum, guys. I mean, 30,000 Ethereum, I believe. I think it was 42 million. Check the numbers, guys, but there's been a lot of Ethereum that has just came into existence. And at what point is people gonna smell the dog shit? Guys, that'll wrap it up. Well, we just kind of speculated on Ethereum in general. Like, is the proof of stake good? Was it a good idea? What was the real point of it? I mean, greenhouse gases, guys. Come the fuck on. You ask the average idiot driving a Chevy truck with fucking dual exhaust and a V12 engine, ask if they give a flying fuck about the greenhouse gases. And you guys are complaining about Ethereum mining? Give me a fucking break, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Later.